Hello, Leos. How are you doing? Gorgeous! I wish you good evening. Jenny here. Let's see what May tarot messages are. I already laid the cards and OMG! OMG! Let's just cleanse there and then we start. Leos, prepare. First of all, I want to tell you, this definitely talks about a soulmate, can be even a twin flame connection. Wow, we already got the devil. I will decipher each position. I used the World Tarot deck, no reversals in my deck. However, the cards, one card came reversed. I will show you which one it is. So what's moving, what's coming towards you is Two of Pentacles juggling, but also the Two of Pentacles is very much connected with two things. Yeah, juggling things, making a choice between two things. It's not the choice card. However, Two of Pentacles also reminds that we have to be more in a light energy as well. It does say you are in a light energy. However, I'm not saying that because I already got Eight of Swords, what's within you, and this is not a light energy. It's very stuck, stagnated energy. So what's coming towards you, i.e. the way I understand it is the surrounding energy is light. Is going to ask you to vibrate on the same level of lightness. Be a little bit more grounded and just enjoy what's happening in the moment, in the present. In any case, as I said, the coming energy and the energy around you is going to be exactly like that. So it's going to be very, very helpful. In the obstacle, we have the Two of Cups, your twin flame card, your soulmate card. However, we are dealing with misalignment or not being able to reach a consensus or just reaching the minds and the hearts. We're still struggling with that. It's still in the obstacle. In the outcome, wait for it, OMG, OMG. This is unbelievable. The King of Swords, your truth king, the best executor in the tarot. I call him the slaying king. He is extremely intellectual, extremely knowledgeable, the judge, a mentor. He is given the job to execute, to judge and execute. Very intelligent. Can be a little bit harsh, of course, and cold-hearted, but not really cold-hearted, more emotions in real check and not showing any emotions, but it doesn't mean that the emotions are not there. The King and the Queen of Swords are always speak about them in a manner that they are very connected with their heart, but they can control their emotions. That's why they're the best judges in the tarot. But here we go here, the devil. But here we go here, the judgment. This beautiful angel blowing the horn is canceling the devil. This is in your outcome. So the way I feel it, there's been a lot of struggle. You're dealing, this is a very soulmate love partnership reading. So this is how I feel it. This is how I'm going to portray it, even though, as you know, I'm always open to talk about as well partnerships, financial partnerships. It can be, of course, a partnership, family of a sort. We have a lot of soulmates. But here, the way it speaks, even though we have pentacles, it can be. So interpret it in the way that fits you the best. Speak when you hear the messages, when I explain you the scenarios and the depictions of the cards. You've been struggling with another person, consenting on something, seeing eye to eye, connecting, more like connecting, aligning mentally, emotionally, spiritually. However, truth will be spoken, communication is coming, and the devil is going to be cancelled by the angel. This is absolutely a beautiful, beautiful combination. and rare one. These 3 cards came together. I shuffled the deck, and then I was pulling the cards, or the cards are jumping out like I've been doing in other readings. Now I'm doing it a little bit differently so I can save on time and just save on noises. If you prefer it the old way, let me know. I'm doing it now like that. I will then pull the clarifiers from another deck, but extremely interesting. So I believe whatever truths were unspoken, whatever clarities were not cleared, they'll be cleared. It's coming. That's why we have the 2 of Pentacles, that you have to be grounded in a light energy, because there's been conflict. I don't have a conflict card yet, but that's how it feels, because we have the 2 of Cups. Connecting, reconnecting, aligning, realigning with a soulmate. I'm reminding the 2 of Cups is the twin flame as well, twin flames. If you are familiar with the twin flame journey, you understand exactly how complicated this can be. In any case, it can be complicated a lot with a soulmate, not necessarily a twin flame. So, it's been a long time coming. I believe that it's been a long time conflicts and misalignments and misunderstandings. Deep ones. We have the devil here. We've been fighting the devil here. Most probably withholding truths, not speaking our truth, not looking at the truth, not allowing ourselves to speak our truths. But now what's happening is that the universe is going to control this process, and you cannot do anything about it. Look how beautiful, how interesting these cards are. Very fiery here. This horn is, fire is coming out of this horn, right? And fire is under the feet of the devil. Look at this. That's why it's so interesting. In the classic tarot, it's not really depicted like that. But when these 2 cards came together, first time I was seeing that actually. I never paid attention up to now. The fire comes out of the horn, blown by the angel, and it sets the devil on fire. Amazing. Amazing! OMG! Gorgeous, gorgeous fellow Leo. Some sun rising Leo. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for supporting me. You're one of my top viewers. I'm very, very grateful, happy. As you know, I already put it in the description. As soon as you support me, support this channel, I see you and I send you tenfold back my deepest gratitude, love and blessings. We are here to connect, to exchange knowledge, to raise our vibrations, to align actually, better said, and to expand and raise the collective consciousness. So thank you so much again for being here, for supporting me. Whoever has done it, whoever hasn't done it, please do, and I thank you. So we continue. This reading made me excited. So dramatic, so deep. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. There is still some things to be worked out though. Don't get so excited. One moment. We've beaten the devil. Yes, yes, yes. But you know, we can still screw up a few things. Within you, you feel stuck. You feel stuck about something you're in your head. This 8 of Swords, the card speaks about that you're not stuck. It's in your head. A mental, emotional blockage. We will clarify why. Within the person or the situation that you're dealing with, I'm not 100% sure whether it's the person. It can be. But we're dealing here with lack of stability. Lack of stability, lack of even faith in our own judgments and capabilities to build something stable. King of Pentacles is the most stable king, financially, materialistically, emotionally. He is the best builder, executor. He can execute the top tier, highest level deals. He is very resourceful, very knowledgeable. Reverse though. Unstable energy. Whether it's within your person, we'll clarify how it feels. At the moment, it feels maybe for both of you. Within the situation, because this devil has been here, it feels like it's been a long time. Misalignment, disagreements, or not seeing eye to eye in the obstacle. So it feels like a long time of some sort of instability, lack of groundedness, lack of trust even, belief, faith that something can be built, progress. and progressed into something stable, long-term future. Final guidance from the universe, Page of Cups and the Ace of Swords. Absolute breakthrough and clarity, and you have the Page of Cups, your most beautiful, cute page, coming with his heart on his sleeve to deliver romance, love, sincerity. Also, the card about apology from the bottom of the heart, sincere apology. Ace of Swords, of course, speaks about not only breakthrough, aha moment, illumination, but communication again. Communication. We already had 2 swords here. King of Swords, of course, about communication in your outcome. So communication is definitely happening. Apology most probably is coming. By the way, I already had a previous reading about you gorgeous Leos, about an offer coming with communication and apology. It's almost like a repeating scenario. Check it out. Check it out. I will try to put a link. I will try to put a card for you. Not try. I will put a card so you can go into that video to check, to see. Because wow. Maybe for some of you already has happened or it's happening at the moment. Anyways, this reading is for May, but we have to be flexible about the timelines. Let's see now. Let me clarify, please. I'm going to clarify with my Celtic deck. Let's clarify universe for Leos. You gorgeous, beautiful, fiery Leos. May is gonna be big for you. Trust my word. Let's clarify now. 2 of Pentacles. Wow, cards are flying around. Knight of Wands. OMG. Most passionate, charismatic, non-committal, erratic, but very attracted and attractive energy. Attracted to you and attractive. Still lacking stability here. Lacking stability. Is approaching. In and out. Unstable. We already got the King of Pentacles. Very unstable energy. Let me get one more clarifier. Why is this Knight of Wands here approaching? Why? So you have to be very grounded. You have to be in a light energy, because whatever is approaching. 2 of Pentacles. OMG, repeating cards. Yes. Balancing. Lots of balance here, because whoever is approaching is not balanced yet. As I said, the devil has been at play. Maybe your person has been dealing with very heavy emotions, very heavy internal shadow work, shadow self. Still not balanced. So it requires light energy as much as you can. Light energy and groundedness and balancing act from you. But I'm sure you can handle it. The Leos are amazing, very strong. Okay, let's clarify here the obstacle. 2 of Cups, please, universe. Why are the 2 of Cups in the obstacle here? 4 of Swords. Rest and peace, meditation card. There has been maybe even lack of communication. No communication, maybe even blocking for one of you, for both of you, for some time. Lack of communication and not expressing feelings, not doing anything, withholding, being completely checked out. Maybe one of you or both of you is being in the obstacle to the real connection. I told you earlier, I feel like communication was not either not good or not there. Truths were not spoken properly. And it feels like for quite some time. Let's clarify, please, the outcome here. The devil, the judgment. The judgment cancels the devil with this truth coming from the King of Swords. What's this all about, please? What is this? OMG, the devil again. Unbelievable. I cannot explain how this feels now. I have to think about how to explain these gorgeous people. 2 devils here. Unbelievable. There is a lot of passion here. There is a lot of passion and attraction. That's like, this soulmate is very important soulmate. As I said, twin flame can be. Dealing with very toxic situation. I want one more clarify. Why is the second devil here for the King of Swords, please? Why is the second devil here for the King of Swords? Leos! Unbelievable. The Fool wanted to reverse itself, but it came on the side. The Fool is a new beginning. Let me think how to express this. A truth will be spoken, okay? A truth will be spoken. However, for this new beginning, the new beginning is still on a very unstable ground. There is still a bit of toxicity, there is still a little bit of low vibrations that are triggering your person or both of you. There is still a lot of grounding that is required. We had two of Pentacles here. Let me just see the numbers, please. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. One moment. Then 20 is the Judgment. Okay, you can check 222 number. The meaning of a 222 number, please. And also you can check 222 to 2222, because Judgment card number 22 plus 0 is 2. And I have 2 of Pentacles twice here, just before of that. No, actually, yeah, we don't even have to count the Judgment. We do have, yes, yeah, I'm right. 2, 2, 2, yes, I'm right. 22, 22. 2 and 0, 2, yeah. I thought that I have 2 pairs of 2 before the Judgment, but no. 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, and then the 2 of Cups, and then I have the Judgment, which is 22 and 0 is 2. 22, 22, please check this number. Also, you can check 222. So, in your outcome, the universe is canceling the devil that has been working against you. However, the King of Swords, this communication that is coming to speak the truth, either is triggered by still a low vibrational energy, i.e., why to speak this truth, what is the desired outcome, or there is still a lot of grounding to be done for this new beginning after this communication. So that's why the new beginning, the Fool, it wanted to reverse itself, but it came sideways. It says that it's not a pure, you have to be careful. The new beginning is a beautiful light energy to just throw yourself into something new with your full heart, trusting the situation. However, the shadow part of this card, and we will look into the shadow now, is that you have to be careful not really to trust, not to trust yourself, but do not throw yourself into something that you haven't checked, that you don't know what it is. You shouldn't do that at this point. At this point, it's still unstable. There is still devilish energies here. There is still low vibrations. The universe has cancelled one devil, but there is still work to be done. And the way it feels, it's more to do with your person, because within the person or the situation, we'll clarify this card, is the lack of stability for a stable long-term foundation, building, achievement. Okay, let's clarify, please, what's within you, feeling stuck. Now I understand why you may feel stuck after this communication. Let's see. Or maybe If it's not feeling stuck after this communication, it tells me as well that you feel unsure or stuck in some way, or unable to connect fully or trust it, and this is still related to the devil. So both of you are still being affected. Still grounding to be done. One card, please, universe. Show me one card here. Leos. Gorgeous people. Let's see. Interesting reading. We'll pull some oracle message at the end. And I'll pull you a yoga card from my new yoga deck. Beautiful, interesting one. Just a small message, like a sentence. And then if you're interested in yoga, or if you're doing yoga, you can try in the pose that it recommends. I do love it. Universe, give me here a clarifier for why my watchers here feeling stuck with something. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. OMG. It's unbelievable. Okay, Liz, I started singing for you again. I cannot believe it. Started so good. I was happy to see this devil cancelled by the angel. But then, 6 of Cups. Reunion with your soulmate. Now, 2 scenarios. This is within you. You're either feeling incapable or stuck to fully open your heart and reconnect with this soulmate, or you're still stuck and reminiscing of something in the past. Either or, you know your scenario best. I'm not going to go further into details about this because I think it's quite clear what can be. Well, let's clarify the King of Pentacles reversed here. Also, the King of Pentacles, we can speak not only about instability, but risky investments. Risky investments. So if we're talking about love here, partnership, starting something with someone, at the moment it's risky. Page of Wands. It's too much fire, it's too much passion, but it's too unstable, it's too fiery, it's too fleety. Stability is lacking. One more clarifier, please, here. Why is this Page of Wands here, please? Universe, give me a clarifier. Why is this Page of Wands? A lot of passion, though. A lot of passion, but lack of groundedness. And there is a lot of love because we have the 2 of Cups. This is a soulmate from another level, a twin flame connection as well. Very, very strong connection. And we have 2 devils. OMG. Very, very strong connection, very fiery connection. Let's just see here. Let's see, why is the Page of Wands here, please? Page of Wands is also very creative. Very, very open and social and just exploring life. Loving the life for its sake. So it's a beautiful, beautiful energy. However, still not stable enough. But there is a lot of passion. There is a lot of willingness. A lot of creativity, spark. But groundedness is needed here. Balance, 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 balance. You know, the devil is always really connected with misalignment and lack of harmony and balance, right? If you think about it, all the evils on a mental and emotional level are usually and always, I believe, triggered and created by misalignment, internal or with another person. Lack of balance, lack of harmony, because when we're in lack of balance and harmony, we cannot execute properly, we cannot understand ourselves, we cannot understand the other person, and this is where all conflicts begin. Usually actually from being misaligned ourselves, because then we start projecting more and more onto the others. Universe, King of Wands, unbelievable. Did we not get already 1 King of Wands or just the Page? One second, let me just check. 2 of Cups. Knight of Wands. OMG! We're just rising now in the hierarchy, but in the unstable energy. We have the Page of Wands, we have the Knight of Wands, and now we have the King of Wands. The X Factor King, very egocentric he can be. Very fiery, very passionate. Everyone loves him, wants him, desires him. He gets a lot of attention, and this is usually very much triggering the ego continuously. If this person is not more spiritual, more grounded, more spiritually awakened, it's a problem. Because the ego is continuously driving this person, and this ego is continuously fed by others. I've spoken about this specific card, the Knight and the King. The King is even, imagine, higher than the Knight. The Knight is flighty, your charmer, in and out in the night, but the King of Wands can be really a nightmare to deal with if he is not balanced. So, what tells me is, most probably your person has put work, is trying, because we are going now from the Page to the King even, is trying to level up, but she's still in this energy. And this communication now more and more the way I felt it earlier, that is approaching you. It's beautiful part that it's King of Swords. He speaks his truth, her truth, and he demands the truth and judgments and all that. However, the Devil clarified this card. And then we had the Fool almost reversing itself, clarifying the Devil. So, the truth will be spoken. Clarity will be there. But what is behind this truth is not fully aligned with higher self, not fully from the heart, can be more from the ego. And thus this beginning at the moment looks like very risky. That's why it requires balance and grounding. Definitely being open, because we had a clarifier, Six of Cups, loving yourself. Six of Cups, by the way, is reconnecting with your inner child and loving yourself as a child, loving your child with a pure love. But also speaks about being open-hearted, being loving. So definitely you will feel stuck, but do not be harsh, do not be closed off. That's definitely needed here. Let's just clarify now the final guidance, the aha moment, breakthrough, and the apology. Maybe this person will be able to come out of this fiery energy. Will deliver an apology, but it's still a page. Maybe some realizations are, actually this is in the final guidance, so might be a realization for you about what the situation is after this apology, this communication. One card came up, King of Pentacles upright, OMG! This reading is something out of this world. I cannot believe this repeating cards now. Okay, King of Pentacles is upright in your final guidance. A communication is coming, apology is there, breakthrough and clarity is there. However, be patient. Things will be stabilizing. Right at the moment, though, when this communication and these developments are happening, will be not as stable, erratic. Maybe there is too much passion. I mean, I have the King and the Page of Wands. Is fire and passion within the person you're dealing with. And I have a Knight of Wands. Again, we're talking about erotic attraction, passion, desires approaching you. Maybe it's been a long time coming. Maybe things have been withheld for a long time. Just expect a little bit of craziness, too much everything, right? Could be even chaos. However, the final guidance is that we can get this right, and there will be a breakthrough and clarity even how to get it right and stable and loving, and how to start from small, the Page of Cups, with an open heart and just nurturing everything, and breakthrough and clarity, how to go to this King of Pentacles, this beautiful stable king that can deliver the most prosperous deals, the best builder, the best executor when we speak about materialistic, emotional, mental stability. The best you want in a long-term relationship. You want King of Pentacles, of course. Yes, you do want passion, fire. Yes, of course. However, for a long-term stability, prosperity, you want something different. Queen of Pentacles underneath. OMG! We have a pair here, you gorgeous people. King and Queen of Pentacles, as I just was talking about that. The best pair for a long-term commitment. Marriage, partnership. This is what you want. The universe is saying that you will get it. There is an opportunity to get it, to build it. Right at this moment, though, of these developments, of this communication, of whatever is coming towards you, is not the moment. It will take a little bit more patience and grounding. And the way I see it here is that you have to drive the wheel. You have to be, not the wheel, the car. You have to be behind the wheel. And you definitely, please try not to be in this energy, this stuck energy. But I can understand why you feel like that. You will kind of almost like push the brakes. Yeah, most probably, I won't be surprised if it's you that is actually turning this full almost upside, not completely reversed, but onto the side. Just stop, brake, yeah, red light, just take it easy, take it easy. Let's pull for you one spirit oracle message, please. Leos! Cards are flying around. Cards are flying around. Two cards came face up. Coyote and kangaroo. And I'll read it for you. Coyote, playfulness. This is a reminder to not take things too seriously and bring more balance between wisdom and playfulness. You might need to lighten up about a matter that has been on your mind for a while. I already spoke about that. And kangaroo cycle, a 9-month cycle is at play. Your current project will take 9 months to mature and benefit you. Commit fully to it. You have all the strength and stamina you need as long as you move forward and not backward. Yes. I don't know if it's exactly 9 months, right? From this video, yeah? It could have been already, this cycle could have started for you. However, it's going to take a bit of time, a bit of balancing. It tells you, balancing act from you specifically. You are the watcher here. The messages are delivered to you. What the situation is. Your person needs a little bit more grounding. Most probably because of some shadow work that has been done there. As I said, if it's a twin flame connection, I'm sure you already know what it is all about. Let me pull you one yoga card. Leos! Unbelievable. Let me pull you one yoga card. Yoga message oracle. Plow pose. Cultivate inner peace, I prepare for a new growth. Again, cultivate inner peace, I prepare for new growth. You can try this yoga pose, or you can just remind yourself, this is what it says. So inner peace, balance, as I said, take it easy, take it easy. Things will be happening, things can happen, but we are in the midst of the volcano now. A lot of fire, 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 fire. We need a little bit more earth. Gorgeous people, I'm sending you blessings and healing energy with my cute, beautiful Labradorite ball. Here you go. I wish you fantastic May. A lot of developments. It will be fire, fire, fire. Calm down. chill it out. You will manage everything in the best possible way, as Leos always do. So, I'll see you very soon. Peace in the mind, love in the heart, balance in all you do. Bye.